So I get these questions often like, how did I get into spirituality and what I have experienced and what do I do in the normal transaction world. So my journey into spirituality started when I was probably teenager in 11th or 12th standard, where I started reading some gifts, some books that were gifted to my aunt, and those were from some Swami. I don't recollect well, but those were describing the Rajasic, Tamasic, and the Sattvic path. And from that, I started doing the Bindu Trataka meditation, from which I had some experiences. And then there was when I started doing my engineering, and those days were of the Orkut. There was a community of spiritual community where people used to post books freely for download, and there were all things included like quantum healing, energy healing, astral travel, telekinesis, manifestation, everything. And I used to read those and I used to practice those. While I got a hang of manifestation a lot, I used to manifest a lot of things, and those things used to happen. However, the things that I manifested, eventually in time they changed, and when they changed, they were a source of unhappiness for me. So I realized that even though manifestation does bring to me what I want, because of its nature they do keep changing, and if I want happiness, I will have to continuously keep manifesting things throughout my life. So this is not what I'm looking for. I am looking for something very stable that will give me happiness, and I didn't know how to get that. So I left manifesting, like consciously manifesting anything, and I was just flowing with life. Eventually, I happened to have health issues and other issues in my life, and to reduce those health issues, I started meditating, thinking that eventually I will be calmer because of the meditation and it would help me in my healing. But I happened to have a Kundalini awakening because of the meditations, and then I started questioning everything, like why am I suffering this, that. I have made another reel on it, like about my first experience of awareness that happened after the Kundalini awakening. And after that, I started reading a lot of non-duality books, reading various masters. Especially, I found that in Nisargadatta Maharaj's book and their lineage, there is stepwise realization of each stage. So I started connecting the dots between each philosophy or each lineage teaching with another. Like I read Kashmir Shaivism, I read Advaita Vedanta Upanishads, and I read about Buddhism, Tao, Zen, everything. And I then started connecting the dots between what each of them meant and what really is, how is it connected to another philosophy. And I will also make a detailed video about the stage wise or step wise realization of each stage as per Nisargadatta Maharaj. So do follow that if you want me to describe all the stages and how to get a glimpse of that. So in 2017, since I had the Kundalini awakening, I started this page Tattvamasi for as I was learning new things about non-duality. And now I am here describing or helping you verbally, or share my learnings and my journey.